Okay, guys. First, we're going to start off and fix the little areas that needs a little paint. It's not many. We just had a few areas. And I think that's it for right now. But I'll just put this to the side because I'm quite sure I'll see something else that I need to fix. But I just wanted to fix that area. Now we're going to work on this tail. Tail, fin, whatever it is. We're going to work on this. I wanted to go with glitter, and then I wanted to go with gel, these. So I think I'm going to go with these just because it would totally tie into the hair. Because I used the dual metallic, this one, on the hair. This is the blue and metallic green. This is the color that I've used. So we're going to go with the same color for the tail. As of, I don't know, I just feel like this part should be different from this actual part. I don't know why. I feel like it should be gold. Like, no? Okay. All right, so I have the swatches of the pens, the brush pens, and this is the swatches. I have it on black paper and I have it on white paper. They are absolutely beautiful. I will put the link below. It's the same as the pencil, as the pen. So we want this one, I think. Or is it that one? It's this one. It's this blue. So let's figure out which one is the blue. I think it's this one. And I absolutely love these. When you want pigment, you just click it from the bottom and your ink come out. Absolutely amazing. I love these. I just want to make sure this is the same color. And it is. So that's our color that we're going to work on this tail with. Never used these before. Well, I started a demo with them, but I've never used them on an actual page. So I don't know how long this is going to take. But we're going to start here at the top. Bring it down a little bit more. And let's see how these work. And we're using all these different mediums on this paper, on this book's new book. So that is a good thing. It will tell us the quality of the paper. Because I'm using several different things. We're going to use some more things I'm going to bring up once we finish this. Yeah. We've used water on it. These small areas are going to take some time. But it's this tip is really nice. Uh-oh, I messed up right there, but that's okay. I recovered. It flows freely. I don't know why I feel like this is not the color. Now I'm feeling like this is not the color. It just seems so blue. I guess because it's on the white. I don't know, it just seems so blue. But it's okay. Too late to turn around now. I feel like that's way too blue. I don't know. Maybe when it dry, I don't know, it'll be different. I just hope I haven't totally bummed my page that I've spent 2 hours on already. I'm very quiet. I'm trying not to go outside the line because I can't just wipe or erase this. So I'm just trying to be as careful as possible. Here I go again. It's okay. That's what I keep telling myself. It's okay. These are not, they're not hard to use, but I guess because I can't just rush through it. So let me just say that. I want to just do this fast, and that's not the case. You definitely have to take your time with these. Definitely have to take your time. At least we get to use them together for the first time, right? But the ink really flow really nice. I'm seeing a couple of areas up here. I'm just gonna touch them up. But this ink flows nice. You just have to be very careful. And use the lightest hand you can possibly use. Like barely brushing the paper. I feel like I needed to wipe it off because it was just a lot of flowing pigment, and I have not pressed the button since I stored it. So yeah. So I definitely had to just wipe that off. Just need that to dry. I'm probably gonna definitely have to go over this tail because I'm just not feeling it at all. So let me just go ahead and put the rest of this, see if I'm gonna like it, but I'm definitely not feeling it for some reason. It's not what I wanted it to look like. So I may have to cover his tail in glitter. Just being real. I'm gonna color like all this part that I'm working on, not this base part, and just see how I like it, because I'm not really feeling it. So we'll see, and then I'll know to just cover it with glitter, because I've bombed the page. It'll still be cute though, but it's just gonna be a glitter covered tail. And see, this is another area we're gonna have to come back with the watercolor pencils. Not liking it at all. Sorry I keep saying that, but I'm trying to give it a chance. That's why I'm just going to continue to complete this part to see if I let it dry, you know, will I like it? Because I wasn't feeling that hair until it dried. Now I love his hair, but maybe I should have just used the pen on his whole tail. Because I feel like it don't, either I chose the wrong color, or these are not just like the pens, but they're supposed to be. So I guess you could say this is a review. Definitely a review, because we're definitely using them. All right, let me find the lid to this thing. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up and look at it. It's pretty. It's okay. Like, it's just okay, and you can kind of see the green in there. It's just okay. I'm not happy with it, but I'm gonna have to cover the rest of the tail in it in order to cover it and it all looks the same. So let's just keep going, cover the whole tail, and maybe once it dry, it'll look different. Now I'm thinking we may have a part 4 because of this damn tail. But we gotta cover the rest of the tail, because if we don't, we cover it, the glitter is not gonna look, it's not gonna look the same. And I want it to at least look like, okay, she didn't just throw this part together, you know? Even though we are gonna try to salvage the page. Now you see why I don't do color in jets. But it's okay. Let's just cover this. I don't know, or maybe if I just come in here with like a black micron and just fix, like highlight all the black lines. I wonder how that would work. That's definitely a maybe. Should have did the tail in pencil. I should have just kept going with the pencil, like I did his body. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm gonna have to order a third book because I'm gonna need another page. I'm gonna need this page over to do it over. So now I gotta order a third book. Because I need to order one for the giveaway. And I'm definitely gonna need a new page because I definitely want to color this again. I may just wait till the US version come out. But my shipping should still be probably the same for the 2 books. I probably could still just pay the same for the shipping for 2 books versus 1 book. Because, I mean, it's not a very heavy book. So, we'll see. Definitely have to redeem myself with this page. And I'm doing it in all pencil. All pencil, even the hair, everything's going to be in pencil. Except for the hardware around his neck and stuff like that. I'll do that in gel pen. But yeah, everything else is going to be in pencil. I'm going to do a different color scheme. Because now I feel different about the page. I was in love with the page, and now I don't like it. But it's okay. The page is going to turn out right. It's going to turn out pretty good. All right. I didn't put a blotter page because I forgot. So I'm definitely going to have to order book number 2 for myself. Definitely. So it's okay. But hey, maybe there's no bleed through or nothing like that. We testing this paper out. This is a new release. We testing the paper. So that means, since I'm going to cover this tail with glitter, it's going to call for overnight dry. Maybe I will do everything to this page, but cover the tail with glitter, and that'll be the last thing I do, and I will put the finished page in the thumbnail so you can see it, and I'll post it on my Instagram, which is below. I'll post it in the group, and I'll post it on my community tab on YouTube, the finished page, because that tail is gonna need an overnight dry. The glue is definitely gonna need an overnight dry. So I'll get up early in the morning before I go to work and see if everything looks good. Because hopefully I won't have to do anything else to it. Just wait till it dry. And I could take the pictures in the morning. So we're going to do everything to this. We're going to cover it with this. And then we'll do the hooves and all the other part. Is it a hoof? A hoof, whatever. His foot? I think that's what it's called. I'm country, I should know this, right? I don't like horses, I'm scared of them. I like the Budweiser horses. I love to see the Budweiser horses. The Clydesdales. And, you know, during Christmas, they're like traveling all around. And love to see those. Love those. We only have a little bit more to go. So this part, this third part, you'll see this part tomorrow, but you may not see part 4 until the following day. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get enough finished to where we could just, at the end of this one, put the glitter on the tail. And I'm going to use actual glitter and glue because I'm not using all my stickles for... And then the stickles is going to give me a shine, but not the shine that I want that glitter with glue will give me. Actual glitter. So... No, I'm not happy with these things at all. These are probably great for like a border on the page. And I'm going to show you just what I'm talking about with like a border. But for a large area, that's what I thought I was getting. I say no for a large area. Not this type of a large area. Right now, no. The brush is kind of fraying a little bit. It's not bad, but it is kind of fraying a little bit. Definitely want to do this page over. I don't know. I was planning on doing just basically finish whips with me the rest of the month after this one. But I may do another page in this book. We'll see. I don't know what to think about these things. These markers, pens, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. kind of think they were a little too ambitious with these. I mean, Pentel dual hybrid metallics are the best to me. As far as that color, like, that's the best. So, I mean, you already did one of, like, the best. So, I mean, you can get a DeVico or one of those knockoffs, but, you know, this is the OG. Messed that up. I think they should have just left well enough alone with these. But these will be good for, like, borders, like I said, like a border. A little bit more to go. Okay, so we got this tail done, unfortunately. I don't like it. I don't know if it needs to dry. But it just needs something. It's definitely lacking something. So I'm just going to leave this tail alone for right now. And we're going to go do the hardware up here. Because I'm just over this tail for right now. I kind of wanted to put the... Oh, I didn't color his ear. I see it's down here. I didn't even color it. There we go. All right. I wanted to do that in gel pen too. In a lighter color. Let's go ahead and do the... Not using that marker. We're gonna do... I want the bronze. Like that orange. Is this 3 different colors? Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at these 3 different colors in the pen. The pens, we'll start with the light. That's way too yellow. Way too yellow. So not that one. So now we're gonna try the lighter color. I think that's the color I want. I think that's the color. Yeah, because that's a... is it? That's orange, orange. That's orange, orange. I kind of like this. This is too orange. Is that and that the same? The barrels and everything just look so much the same. Then I have 2 sets, so it's kind of confusing. Okay, I think this is okay. Because I really want to do like a bronze. I really like that because it gives it a little bit of pink, a little bit of different. So let's start off with this area. Definitely liking this color with the blue. Definitely, definitely. We just have to work on our tail situation. Hopefully it'll work itself out. But I'm loving this color with the blue. And this color is gold metallic red gold. So this is the gold metallic red gold. And I'm going to color around these little balls that's in the middle of this. Because I'm going to do those in a different color. I may do those in a Starry Nights, the Stickles color Starry Nights. That's kind of like that color of this hair. So I'll probably use Starry Nights in the center of that. I think that's Starry Nights. That's the color. That or confetti. Might use confetti, but I think it'll be Starry Nights. Yeah, I'm so glad the writer's strike thing is over, because my show's not coming on. You know, I mean, I'm sorry for what happened. You know, people, lives were disrupted, you know, you're not having an income, you know. Thoughts go out to those people. But I really miss my shows. Thanks to those people, you know. But they're coming, everything's starting to roll out now. Still don't have a date on 911 yet. I want to watch The Golden Bachelor. It came on a couple of weeks ago, and I never watched the, really like that color. I never watched the first episode. And I bought over 2 golds that I think that would match with this color, and I think it's going to be this one. It is some kind of gold, rose gold. So we're going to use rose gold as our stickles, and we're going to put that on those little circle things hanging right there. So yeah. But I love TV. Love, love, love. You know, I have my shows that I always watch every season. Haven't heard anything about SWAT either. Definitely waiting to hear about that SWAT. I love SWAT. Okay. I want a different color to hang. Maybe like silver. I'll do like a silver and then put the gold on the end. And maybe put like silver to go in there, so it won't be too much, or that blue. All right, let's go work on this. We still have to do the horn. Probably should have did a different color for these little fraying things. It's okay. I guess it's coming together because the colors are just so pretty together. Very pretty, the colors. I really like the combination. All right. I have to get the stickles because I didn't know I was going to use that color. And so I need I need like a silver as well as a silver gel pen for the hardware. All right, so we use that color. Love that. And his hose are going to be stickles, all stickles. So let's go ahead. Let me grab the Story Nights because we need the Story Nights. I think it's Story Nights, but we're doing blue. So I'm gonna bring over all my blues. The Story Night is purple. I'm coming, y'all. What's that? Confetti? All right. This is the colors I grabbed. This is confetti. I love confetti. Let me put those down so we can find the proper color. All right, let's come up. This is confetti. I love this color. It's like red, green, in it, blue a little. It's great for Christmas. This is Story Night that I thought would work, but it don't. This is like purple with blue and different colors in it. I'm thinking this color will work, Waterfall. I really want it to be a little bit darker. But since everything else on the page is so dark, I think we're going to use Waterfall. Yeah, we're going to just use Waterfall. And then I'm going to go over the areas that I used the stickles. Oh, I feel like that's not coming out. I'm getting trying to find my tool. Here we go. The area that I went over, that I'm putting the stickles, once it dry, I'm going to go over it with glossy accents to give it that extra 3D little dimension thing going on. And so it'll be, not only will it be super shiny and glittery, but it'll also have like that 3D type look. Oh yeah, this color is perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we're gonna have to let this dry. I don't know what I feel about this, the unicorn's horn thing. Just want to make sure it's perfect. Don't really care for that, but I just feel like these should be dark. I don't know why. Let me do the... I need silver. Is this silver? Where's my paper? I need a silver gel pen. It's silver, but it's not the shiny silver I want. It's okay. It's not the silver I wanted. I feel like it's not even working. It's okay, I have these here. Here's a silver. This is a Pentel. This is a Sparkle Pop silver. Trying to get it to work. I haven't used them in so long. That's because it's almost empty. I must have did a page with this. Okay, got a silver gel pen. Yes, I'm mixing pens. Can you believe it? This is a flare. Let's just fix the hardware. And that's gonna be a different color. Guess I just totally forgot about its damn eye. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. All right. Where I wanted to put this, some over this right here. These little spots. I think I'm just going to color his hair a color. I think I'm just going to color the color of the other hair. Because it don't make sense. It's going to be too much glitter. Yeah, I said it, too much glitter. So yeah, it's going to be too much glitter. So I'll just color it the same color as the rest of the hair. Shouldn't take too long for this to dry. And we could pick up. It's pretty. Oh, we didn't color his hooves. His hooves. And again, it is gold metallic red gold. Forgot about his hooves. Her hooves, right? I know y'all gonna let me know in the comments. I already know. Somebody's gonna come for me about these hooves. That's all right. Because I think it is a hoof. A hoof. Hoof, hoof, Something like that. Or do cows have hooves? I don't know. Horse have shoes. No, they still have feet. Well, hooves. I don't know. All right, but I'm loving those colors. I just wish his hair and his bottom looked the same. But we're gonna work on that. So I'm gonna let this dry. I feel like he needs a sparkly eye. Like a blue sparkly eye. I have blue here. He's gonna have a blue eye. Yes, he has a blue eye. I like it. Oh, we're still missing a part. Maybe I could put the, no, let's go back with this. Put the little dots right here. So next, all we have to do is color the rest of the hair and put some glitter on his tail. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this tail situation. I'm gonna bring you up so you can look at it, and I'm gonna think about this tail situation because I kind of don't know. I'm loving the rest of the page. Absolutely loving the rest of the page. It's beautiful, you know, to me. Okay, but this tail situation, or maybe he just needs some of this glitter around his whole tail, like around this fringe part at the bottom. I think that's an idea, because it don't look that bad, and it's really gonna look cute once I finish this little hair right here. So I'm gonna let him dry, and then I will be back, and we're gonna wrap up this page because I'm sick of this page. So we're gonna be back. Okay, guys, I know this is a jump in the video, but this page was just really driving me crazy, and I just wanted to finish it. So I finished the page. I finished this horrible tail. Pin, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's very glittery. Lots of glitter. It's still wet, as you can tell. But yeah, this is the page. Lots of shine and sparkle. I did use Prismacolor pencils, stickles, Pentel dual metallic brush pens, as well as the gel pen. I said stickles, yeah, but that's what I used on the page. The background is done with Anna Velocity watercolor pencils that are unavailable, so I will not be linking those below, but everything else will be linked below. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I finished this page. It turned out to be tragic because I'm totally hating this tail, but oh well. I will see you in my next coloring chat, which will be a finish a whip. We're going to finish a whip together, the red skull skeleton. So we're going to finish that one on my next coloring chat, but it'll be a day or two before I have that up. We're just going to look at some other things, a review I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and some journaling. So next coloring chat will be in 2 days. So thank you for watching, and remember, this is a giveaway for Atlantis. This is the book I just colored in. So make sure you watch all 3 parts. I will ask a question I will do a live for the giveaway. And I will use a random number generator during the live to pick the winners for everything. So yeah, and you just have to be available for the live, and I'll give you at least a week in advance for the date of the live for the giveaway. I'm gonna start doing it like I used to, but I'm just gonna use the random number generator. But yeah, everything's linked below. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you kind of like the page from waist up. I love it. From here, I love it. Here, it's meh. But thank you for hanging out with me, and make sure you check out my journaling boxes video. check it out if you journal. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.